So let's see. It says we have a connection, an excellent connection. Looks like we're live. And if anyone jumps onto this live stream, welcome. I'm just really doing this as a test at this point. I have a system from Meshforce that I was sent, and I agreed to do a video on it. So I'm kind of trying to put it through the test, and I'll explain more as we, I guess, get through the live stream. But if you're here, just say hello so I can greet you and welcome you into the live stream. Don't really have a lot to talk about today. Like I said, the main reason why I'm doing this stream was more for a testing. I wasn't planning on doing this. In fact, it's probably going to be the last live stream I do, I guess, for a while. If you could see behind me, the actual studio is really empty. I've been breaking it down. If you've been following me, you know that I'm in the process of moving. And yeah, the studio's empty. Basically, the rest of the house is empty as well. Downstairs, the living areas are just like down to the bare bone minimums. So what I did was I'm looking for ways to test the Meshforce M7 tri-band whole home Wi-Fi system. Meshforce sent it to me. I told them I would test it out. And one of the things I did, besides doing an unboxing video, which will come out in a couple of weeks, I decided to go beyond just the unboxing and put this system through its tests as best as I could. Again, I'm in a bare bones situation here as far as the dwelling is concerned, but yeah, I'm going to see what I can do with testing it, and I'll explain how I'm going to go about doing that in a little bit. But let me just take a look over at the chat. Hey Collins, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining. Basically, my plan with this system to test it out is I'm going to run some speed tests, some iPerf tests over like a week or 2 week period, and it's going to be this system's going to be my daily driver. So basically, I took down the Ubiquiti system that I normally had in place. I had a complete UniFi stack, well, not a complete UniFi stack running, but I had UniFi switches and UniFi APs. And at the head end was an Edge router 6P. So realistically, I took that system completely offline, and for the remaining time now that I'm here in this house, I'm going to rely on the Meshforce to be my daily driver. So basically, I'll be streaming. I have a Tableau over-the-air DVR where we pull in antenna signals and stream them over the network to the various TVs using Roku sticks. So I'm going to try to figure out ways to test it. I really can't put the system under a load too much because there's not much left in the house. So the iPerf tests are basically going to be just that, iPerf test. I'll do single stream tests. I'm going to do multiple stream tests. Like currently right now, I figured, what can I do? So I have a secondary mesh point sitting right here. It's to my left, about 5 feet away. And connected to that, I have my Synology NAS, which is my internal DNS server. So I have the Synology connected, hardwired, obviously, to the back of the secondary mesh point, which then is hopping wirelessly down to the main gateway. So the Synology is connected via a cable, but then the actual uplink is wireless. In addition to that, I thought of another way to test this system, and I have my A10 Mini Pro, which is controlling the stream. And that's one of the things I wanted to check was basically how will it handle a live stream from the A10 Mini Pro connected hardwired into the back of a secondary mesh point that's uplinked to the main gateway. I wanted to see how it handles the stream. So that's kind of the purpose for why I'm doing this. The YouTube's telling me that the stream is in excellent condition. I'm also getting on the A10 Mini Pro, I'm also getting on air is okay, and the stream quality is okay. So guys, let me know. This is really like, I'm just putting this out there to see, are there any stutters? Is the audio okay? Is the video okay? And I'm going to do this over time. And I'm going to conduct the testing, the iPerf test, the speed tests over time as well. I'm going to try to conduct at least one every day, and I'm logging it, and I'll put a video out on that, and it'll just show you all the results over time and see what happens. So far, streaming from my Tableau over the air, over the network, it's been fine. The speed tests that I've done so far have been pretty good. Actually, the speed tests are quicker than my normal network. Again, this network's not under load. My normal UniFi network had probably about 60 to 65 wireless clients. There's nothing here anymore. The house is pretty much empty. The only wireless clients connected to the Meshforce at this point are my iPhone, my iPad, 2 computers, a laptop, a MacBook laptop, and a an Apple iMac. That's it. That's it for wireless clients. So again, the speeds were great, but the number of clients connected to the Wi-Fi isn't nearly as much as what I had connected to the UniFi. Let's see. Not really much going on in the comments, but if you're here, say hello so I know. And yeah, let's see. Speaking of UniFi, as you guys know, if you follow me, I am a fan of the UniFi products, and there's been a lot of talk lately on social media and on YouTube of what's going on with Ubiquiti. And to be honest with you, I really don't want to jump on that bandwagon. I'm more kind of less waiting to kind of see where this goes and how this plays out before kind of passing judgment. But there's a lot of talk and a lot of chatter going on right now about what's happening with Ubiquiti and the recent cloud key updates and the single requiring cloud access to register. You know, you need single sign-on to set up a cloud key and I believe a UDM Pro. So, but anyway, I'm not going to get into that too much. Like I said, I kind of want to stay neutral and see what Ubiquiti's next moves are as far as that's concerned. So I will say, I just got my attention over to the chat. Sorry, Steven. Thank you, Steven. And welcome. It looks good and looks great so far. Yeah, this is happening wirelessly right now. Well, not wirelessly completely. The ATEM is hardwired into the secondary M7 mesh point, which is a wireless uplink down to the main gateway. And I haven't had any blips in the stream quality. It says YouTube is telling me it's an excellent connection. The monitor that I'm using for the ATEM is telling me that the stream quality is fine, and you know, we're about 5, a little over 5.32. I believe that's the frame rate or the bit rate, so seem to be doing okay with that. But anyway, we were talking about Ubiquiti. Yeah. So with Ubiquiti, I'm just going to hold on this one and see where I'm going. Again, I do residential, mostly residential installations. So a lot of the concerns that are concerns for other bigger companies with corporate clients are not concerns of mine at this point, and that's the key word. So I'm just going to sit tight and not say any more about it. But if you've watched I think it was my last video, I did do a comparison between the UniFi 6 Lite and the Grandstream GWN 7630. And I have to tell you, I am loving the Grandstream access point. It's my first experience using the Grandstream products, and I hope to explore them even more. In fact, Cody from Mac Telecom Networks, if you guys watch his videos, he posted something on Instagram earlier this morning basically saying that he's got the GWN 7000 router, the Grandstream router, and he's going to probably do an unboxing and get a video out on that very soon if I know Cody. But that's also another device that I've had my eye on for a while, so I'm very much looking forward to Cody's video on that. Let's see. Hey, Keith from Ireland, welcome. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. How is the stream? Is it coming to you smoothly? Is the audio okay? If you just joined, I'm testing it pretty much with a wireless uplink out to YouTube from the A10 Mini wired connection into a wireless mesh system that's hopping down to the main gateway. So I was just kind of see how it handled the demand of the stream. So yeah, that's really about it. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some testing on this system over the next 1 to 2 weeks. I'll publish those results. I'll also have a video. Well, here's what's coming up in the future. I'm trying to prepare for this move because I'm going to be in a temporary studio for the next 6 to 8 months. And I'm trying to bang out as many videos as I can to get like 4 to 6 weeks ahead of myself, because I know there's going to be a period of time when the actual move happens in the middle of February where we're going to be out of this house. And then I'm going to be living in a separate location with my wife and family, but my studio's in a different location and it's a temporary space. So I'm trying to get as many videos done so in case I get bogged down during that moving time, I don't miss scheduling on my regular weekly schedule. So what's coming up? I have 4 done. I'm hoping to get 2 more done before I actually physically break the studio down completely. So what's on the agenda coming up for videos? Let's see. I know this week for sure, Saturday, I'm releasing a video. I just did an upgrade of my Synology NAS. I have a DS216 plus 2. When I set it up 2 or 3 years ago, I forget, I started just with 2 4-terabyte Western Digital drives. Since that, I did upgrade the RAM memory on that device. Now, when I did that video, it did, when you open up the unit and upgrade the RAM, it does void the warranty. So I caution you on that if you're thinking about doing that, if you have a Synology. But I was okay with it. The DS216 plus 2 was a little bit of a challenge because you pretty much had to break down the unit completely to get to the RAM, but I did upgrade it. And now recently, just this week, I decided I needed a hard drive upgrade because I was encroaching about 50% of the available capacity. So that being said, I did that. So that video is coming out this week. I went from 2 4-terabyte Western Digital drives it was just set up with a Synology hybrid RAID. I upgraded to 2 Seagate Iron Horse Wolf drives, 10 terabytes each. So I'm going to have a total of 10 terabytes capacity because, again, it's in the SHR RAID. That process went really, really well. It was easier than I expected. However, it did take a long time. It takes quite a while once you pull a drive and put the new drive in for the volume to repair and rebuild the RAID. So that video is coming out this Saturday. I walked you guys through the process. I figured, there might be people out there that want to do it but aren't sure about how to go about it. So that video is coming out Saturday. After that, I don't know in what particular order, but the next 3 videos after that, I did a real-link comparison of the L.L.C 410 bullet cam compared to the new L.L.C 510A with the vehicle and person detection. Now, I did individual videos on both of those cameras, but this is a comparison between the two, so that's coming. Let me just check the chat real quick. Keith says it's perfect, getting to Ireland perfectly. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know that, Keith. No, normally if you guys have seen my live stream, I typically like to put the comments up on the screen. I really wasn't prepared for any of this. I just came up and said, how am I going to test this M7 system? Gee, I wonder if it would be able to handle a stream if I pipe the A10 Mini Pro into the mesh point and see how. So that's how that got all started. I wasn't planning on this, so I wasn't set up to get the comments ready to go up online and do all that. So I'm just kind of reading them as we go. Jim Holloway says, and welcome, Jim. The stream looks good from Upland, Canada, and the audio level is great. That's awesome. Thank you. That's good. This is good to know. We've been going probably, let's see. Well, I'm not exactly sure how long we've been going. It's got to be at least 10 minutes, maybe more, 15. And I haven't had a blip in the stream, so it seems to be working well. And this is good. I needed to know this because I wasn't planning to do any live streams when I get to the new temporary studio, because I'm only going to have a wireless connection there, and I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is there, so, but we'll see. All is perfect here in Kenya. Wow, Kenya. Whew. Thank you, Collins. Sergio, hi, I'm watching live on my laptop from Quebec. Video and audio is flawless. That is awesome. Keith says we're on for 15 minutes and 21 seconds. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. Awesome. So where were we? All right. So this Saturday, Synology 2-bay hard drive upgrade is coming. And again, now I don't know the order, but the comparison between the L.L.C 410 and the L.L.C 510A is coming. It's already out, edited and scheduled. There's a video coming up on setting up a Synology OpenVPN server. That's coming. Again, these are the next 4 videos, and I publish weekly. So. And then I do know the date of this video. I'm doing the Meshforce M7. That's the system that I'm trying to test through the stream right now and how it's handling it. I'm doing the actual unboxing and basic setup of the M7 system on February 13th. That one's scheduled for release. And the data that I collect over the next 2 weeks on testing the M7. Again, if you're just joining the stream, I'm going to run speed tests. I'm going to run iPerf tests, single stream, multiple stream. I stream my TV through Sling TV and Amazon Prime and all that stuff, and Netflix. I also have a tablet over-the-air DVR that I stream over the network to all the TVs. So I'm going to be putting the system through the test as my daily driver over the next 2 weeks. And I'm going to compile all those results of at least the speed test and the iPerf tests and do a video on that. So the M7 will be a 2-part video. It'll be the first video on the 13th of February will be the unboxing and setup, which is really easy to do. The setup is super simple. And then the secondary video, which will probably come out 2 weeks later, the last Saturday in February. The second video with all the results compiled from the tests will be probably the last week in February. So yeah, so that's what's happening on my plate here. Got a lot going on. Did go out and get a Rona test this morning. Unfortunately, I was in a situation where I was exposed, not realizing it. I do take every precaution because I do have a spouse who is compromised in a sense of she's just a recent cancer survivor. And so I take every precaution. When I do leave the house, I wear a mask. I wear surgical gloves. I wash my hands like crazy, even though I had the gloves on. But you just don't know. You just don't know. And I found out that a person I was with in close proximity for a while, a couple of hours working together, tested positive. So yeah, I went and got my Rona test this morning, and we're waiting to see what's happening. And I feel perfectly fine. So, fingers crossed on that. And that's about it, I think. So, hey guys, do me a favor. If you are here, just hit that like button. If you like this, if you like the stream, it just helps YouTube it tells them that, they like this kind of that you guys like this kind of content, and it kind of helps work in the algorithm and get my content out in front of more people. So I appreciate that if you hit the like button, and yeah. Anybody have anything they want to ask or say? But again, this was primarily just to see how the M7 handles a YouTube live stream being piped over a secondary uplink to the main gateway. So yeah, and it's been excellent. I haven't seen any blips. So let's see. Nothing new in the comments. I am looking forward. There should be a live stream tonight from Joe Trelli at Controlling Technologies. He usually does a Thursday night live stream, and he always has great and interesting topics. So if you haven't had a chance to check out Joe at Controlling Technologies, definitely do. He puts out really great videos on home networking and various types of just technology in general. And like I said, Thursday nights are usually his live stream. So somewhere around 8 o'clock. And Joe, I'll be tuning in for sure because I know you'll have something good to offer. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, Saturday's video is upgrading the Synology NAS hard drives, and I got a couple of videos coming out after that for the next several weeks. This will probably be the last live stream, I would say, for a month or so, maybe 6 weeks. But we'll definitely be coming at you with those videos on a weekly basis. I want to thank everybody for not only tuning in today, but for supporting the channel over time. I really do appreciate it. I just hit 12,500 subscribers. I never thought I would hit 100 subscribers. I think it's wild that there are 12,500 people out there that want to hear what I have to say. That's awesome. So I give you guys a thumbs up for that. And I really do appreciate the support. It's been a great experience doing the YouTube channel. The business has gotten, I have a part-time business, Quik Tech Solutions, and then I have the Quik Tech Solutions YouTube channel. In my mind, when this started, they were kind of two separate things, but the YouTube channel has kind of married the two together. I have actually gotten some consulting work from it, believe it or not, and it's been great. So far, I've been able to help everybody that has reached out. I always worry about getting that call, or that request of something that I'm like, huh? What's this person talking about? I don't know how to help them with that. But so far, I've been lucky. I've been able to tackle all the requests that have come in. So, yeah, I want to thank you guys for the support on many levels, and also for using the Amazon affiliate links. I know they don't change your price, but it definitely does help out the channel. For example, 2 terabyte hard drives just got, placed into the unit, into the Synology NAS unit, and I was able to turn that into a video and a process of a how-to put back out to you guys. So yeah, so that being said, let's see. Keith, cheers. Collins, thanks. You as well. Keep safe. Sergio, thank you. And you as well. Stay safe. All right, enough babbling, everybody. Peace, ciao. We'll see you in the next video.